Good morning, everyone. Today is May 16, 2024. Welcome to the bid opening of 24K0088 Rehabilitation of Multipurpose Building, Mambao Municipal Grounds, Municipal Hall, Barangay Poblacion, Municipality of Mambao, Province of Camiguin. May I request everyone to please stand up for the opening prayer.
Please rise. Let's put ourselves in the holy presence of God, the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit. God of justice, you lead us on life's journey. As we gather here in your name, open our minds to know your voice, open our hands to do your work, and open our hearts to hold your spirit. Amen.
Engineer Bertodis, please acknowledge today's attendee.
Once again, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our opening of bids dated May 16, 2024. For this morning, we have our Vice Chairperson, Sir Edwin G. Cagulada.
Present.
Our regular member, Engineer Al Gomez.
Present.
Our end user, Engineer Joselito V. Corpin Jr.
Present.
We also have our head back, TWG, Engineer John Ryan T. Nob. With its TWG members, we have Ma'am Nona C. Cho, Engineer Leah Rose N. Basilan, Engineer Rachel Grace S. Aliao, and Engineer Larry Nino Lepiceros. We also have our head back secretariat, Engineer Evelyn V. Paderanga. With its members, we have Mildextor Yu Cho, and yours truly, Engineer John Christian A. Vertudes. For this morning, we also have the interested bidders. We have from Jagers Construction Corporation, Ma'am Ramona L. Ramuera, and Ma'am Marjorie B. Baron. We also have from R.D. Policarpio, Ma'am Mary Lourdes A. Yamo. I think that's all for this morning, Mr. Vice Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Bertudis. Since majority of the back members are present, I call this bid opening in quorum. May I request the head of the back secretariat to discuss the electronic.
Before going through to the electronic eligibility result, for the information of everybody, in accordance with DO 87 series of 2020, through the back secretariat had checked the e-bid portal, DPWH e-bid portal for electronic submission of bids, and hereby confirmed that there were no bids received. So for the result of the electronic eligibility for contract ID 24K0088, rehabilitation of multipurpose building, Mambahaw Municipal Grounds, Municipality of Mambahaw. There were two prospective bidders who had purchased the bidding documents, and the two submitted their technical and financial proposals. They are R.D. Policarpio and Company Incorporated and Jagers Construction Corporation. All pass the legal, technical, and financial requirements, Mr. Presiding Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Padrang. Let us proceed now to the opening of bids. I may request the back TWG to open the bid box and facilitate the opening of the bidder's proposal. I may request the back TWG, please check if the bid submitted is held and marked properly.
Upon thoroughly checking, Mr. Presiding Chair, all bids received are properly marked and sealed.
Okay, thank you. First open is the technical proposal and followed by the financial proposal. And may I request one of the back member to read and check the technical documents using the criterion discretionary pass or fail. The first technical proposal to be open is from Gidors Construction Corporation.
The first interested bidder for the first project with the contract ID 24KA0088, rehabilitation of multipurpose building, Mambahaw Municipality of Mambahaw, Province of Camiguin. The technical proposal submitted by George Construction Corporation. The first document, Mr. Chair, is the PLGIP restriction. The first document, Mr. Chair, is the PLGIP restriction, which is valid until May 9, 2025. The mayor's permit is expired on December 31, 2024. The tax clearance is expired on October 3, 2024. The audited financial statement is dated filing on June 8, 2023. And the pickup license is expired on August 8, 2026. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the photocopy of the Security of Exchange Commission is attached. The photocopy of mayor's permit, the photocopy of tax clearance, the photocopy of pickup license. And the next document, Mr. Chair, is the single largest statement contracts, which is present and signed by Jordan Yutiu, the president. The next document is the NFCC, is present and signed. The next document is the ITR, is present, Mr. Chair. And the next document is the list of personnel which the contract is present. And the next is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, which is present and signed by Jordan Yutiu and notarized by Carol Clean B. Bartolome. And the next document, Mr. Chair, is the original chart present and signed. And the next document is the list of the contractor's equipment related to the contract is present and signed. The next document is the omnibus sworn statement is present and signed by Jordan Yutiu. And the next document is the authority of signing official is present and notarized, signed and notarized. The next document is the construction method is present and signed. The Contractor Safety and Health Program is present, Mr. Chair, and signed. The PERCPM is present and signed, Mr. Chair. The manpower schedule is present and signed, Mr. Chair. The equipment utilization is present and signed. The certificate of under oath, Mr. Chair, is present and signed. And the last document, Mr. Chair, is the integrity pledge is present and signed. Mr. Chair, having complied all necessary document for the technical proposal, the technical proposal submitted by Gigios Construction Corporation for contract ID 24KA0088 is rated as passed, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Gomez. Let us now proceed to the technical proposal of RD Policarpio and Company Incorporated.
For the next bidder, for contract ID 24K0088, rehabilitation of multipurpose building, Mambaha Municipal Ground, Municipal Hall. Next bidder is RD Policarpio and Company Incorporated. First document submitted by the bidder, Mr. Chair, is the PLJEPS registration with validity until September 11, 2024, passed. Under Annex A, page 3, Doctor's Tech Certificate. Registration date is February 1, 2018. Mayor's permit up to December 31, 2024, passed. Tax clearance up to May 22, 2024, passed. Audited financial statement last filed April 20, 2023. Pickup license up to August 10, 2026, passed. Also present is the photocopy of the SEC registration, Mayor's permit, tax clearance, and the pickup. Next document present is the statement of all ongoing government and private construction contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, is present and signed by the bidder, Noelito D. Policarpio, President. Supported by the notice of award, notice to proceed, the listed project in its contract of agreement. Next document present is the statement of single largest completed contract, which is similar to the contract to be bid, is present and signed by the bidder Noelito D. Policarpio, supported by its certificate of completion and certificate of acceptance. Next document is the NFCC computation, is present and signed by Noelito D. Policarpio. Annual income tax return is also present. And the audited financial statement is also present, Mr. Chair. Next document is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, signed by the bidder Noelito D. Policarpio and notarized by Attorney Waldo G. Rebolos, Notary Public. Contractor's organizational chart is also present, signed by the bidder Noelito D. Policarpio. The list of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract is also present, signed by Noelito D. Policarpio. The professional identification card of Civil Engineer Edgar Lapos is also present, unexpired. Professional identification card of Civil Engineer Nicole Policarpio is also present, unexpired. PIC license of Civil Engineer Predi Rapisora is also present, unexpired. And its certificate of accreditation as Materials Engineer 2 of Predi S. Rapisora is present. The certificate of completion for basic occupational safety and health training for construction safety officer is also present of Kenneth C. Medina. Next document present is the list of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, or under purchase agreement supported by proof of ownership. Is present. Including its list of laboratory apparatus with its sales invoice. Sales invoice of heavy equipments is also present, ORCR sa vehicles from the LTO, deed of sale. Deed of sale of vehicles. Next document present is the omnibus sworn statement. Duly signed by the bidder Noelito D. Policarpio and notarized by Attorney Waldo Jerry Bulos. Authority of signing official is also present. Signed by the applicant Isusad P. De La Cruz and notarized by Attorney Waldo Jerry Bulos. Construction method for the project is also present, signed by Noelito D. Policarpio. First CPM with bar chart and S-corp is also present, signed by Noelito D. Policarpio. Manpower utilization schedule is also present, signed. Equipment utilization schedule is also present and signed by the bidder Noelito D. Policarpio. Construction safety and health program is also present, signed by the bidder Noelito D. Policarpio. Next document is this certification under oath or affidavit of no tax obligation is also present, signed by the bidder Noelito D. Policarpio and notarized by Attorney Waldo G. Ribulos. And last document, Mr. Chair, is the integrity pledge for DPWH constructor, duly signed by the bidder Noelito D. Policarpio. Mr. Chair, having complied with all the technical requirements, RD Policarpio and Company Incorporated technical proposal for contract ID 24K0088 is rated as passed, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Gopin. The next to open is the financial proposal of Teachers Construction Corporation.
The first interested bidder for the first project with the contract ID 24KA0088, rehabilitation of multipurpose building, Mambahaw, Municipal Ground, Province of Camiguin. The financial proposal submitted by Gijors Construction. The first document, Mr. Chair, is the bid form in the amount of 4,899,782 pesos and 25 centavos. May I repeat, Mr. Chair? 4,899,782 pesos and 25 centavos. The next document is the summary of bid price is present and signed. The next is the bill of quantities, present and signed. The next is the detailed estimate is present and signed. And the last document, Mr. Chair, is the cash flow by quarter. It is present and signed. Mr. Chair, having complied the all necessary document for the financial proposal, the financial proposal submitted by Gijors Construction Corporation for the contract ID 24KA0088 is rated as passed, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Gomez. Now let us open the financial proposal of RD Policarpio and Company Incorporated.
The second bidder for contract ID 24K0088, rehabilitation of multipurpose building, Mambahaw, Municipal Ground, Municipal Hall. Second bidder is RD Policarpio and Company Incorporated. First document submitted by the bidder, Mr. Charles, the bid form. Bid form with bid amount of 4,925,611 pesos and 95 centavos. I repeat, 4,925,611 925,611 pesos and 95 centavos. Words and figures are the same. Bid offer is lower than the ABC and the contractor offered no discount. Bid form is signed by the bidder, Novelito D. Policarpio. Bill of quantities is also present, duly signed by the bidder, Novelito D. Policarpio. Detail estimates for every item is also present, duly signed by the bidder, Novelito D. Policarpio. Summary sheet for material cost, labor, and equipment is also present, duly signed by the bidder, Novelito D. Policarpio. And last document, Mr. Chair, is the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule, duly signed by the bidder, Novelito D. Policarpio. Mr. Chair, having complied with all the financial requirements, RD Policarpio and Company Incorporated Financial Proposal for Contract ID 24K0088 is ready as passed, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Corpin. Now, I request the head of the box secretariat to read the summary of financial proposal.
For summary of the financial proposals, envelope B were rated passed by the bank. So rehabilitation of multipurpose building, Mambahaw Municipal Grounds, Municipal Hall, with a contract ID 24K0088 and approved budget for the contract in the amount of 4,949,999 pesos and 18 centavos. Gijors Construction Corporation, RD Policarpio and Company Incorporated, all submitted bid securing declaration for their bid security. Gijors Construction Corporation bid offer in the amount of 4,899,782 pesos and 25 centavos, while RD Policarpio and Company Incorporated with a bid amount of 4,925,611 pesos and 95 centavos. That would be all for the summary of the recently concluded preliminary examination of bids, Mr. Presiding Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Padaranga. Is there any comment from RD Policarpio and Company Incorporated? No comment. Okay. From Gijors Construction? No. Thank you. So for the information of everybody, all bids are considered raw and is subject to bid evaluation and post-qualification in accordance with the 2016 IRR of Republic Act 9184. Any motion for adjournment from the bank members?
Mr. Chair, I move to adjourn this dropping and opening of bids.
I second the motion, Mr. Chair.
There is a motion for adjournment from Engineer Corpen, seconded by Engineer Gomez. To this bid opening is adjourned.